Hello everybody, good afternoon. My name is Sabrina Chaudhary. I read in class 4 at Sunshine School and College. Today my topic is about life safety and first aid. First aid is an important skill and should be taught to everyone who has the ability to learn. If more people would knew about it, more people's lives would be safe. That's why I'm talking about it. Firstly, why we should keep a first aid kit. From a minor ailment to a more serious injury, a first aid kit is must in every home. I have also one. It can help reduce the risk of infection or the severity of an injury. First aid kits typically include a variety of supplies that will help treat cuts, scrapes, and injuries, including sprains and burns. You can easily buy a prepared kit online or prepare your own. Secondly, how can we prepare a first aid kit? To prepare a kit, we must know the items of a first aid kit. Common items are gloves, mask, scissors, thermometer, bandages, tweezers, safety pin, instant cold pack, burn cream, antibiotic, ointment, syringe, etc. By these items, we can easily make a first aid kit. Thirdly, what are the basic parts of first aid? Calling for help to the superiors or provide help if possible. Keeping ourselves safe. Do not move the injured person. Keep the person calm. Fourthly, how can we give first aid by using first aid items and different accidents? By wearing hand gloves while cooking, it protects us from small cuts, burns, skin irritants, microbes, bacteria, and harmful enzymes which will act as a barrier to keep our hands clean and so wounds can heal faster. Face masks help limit the spread of germs when someone talks, coughs, or sneezes. A digital or electronic thermometer is the quickest, most accurate way to test for fever at home. Bandages are used to provide support to the part that is injured by cuts, sprained, or dislocated by falls. Instant cold packs is used for children on spot injuries. In case of burn, cool running water must be given to the patient to cool the burn for at least 10 minutes. Then apply and see a doctor as soon as possible. Electric shock is also a known and dangerous accident at home. To save the patient, we should turn off the source of electricity as soon as possible. Then begin CPR if the person shows no signs of circulation such as breathing, coughing, or movement. Then take him to the doctor as soon as possible. Finally, it is reasonable to conclude that the ultimate goal of the first aid is neither to treat nor to diagnose, but to stabilize the patient. Thank you so much for listening my presentation.